we have people that want to be, teachers that want to be involved in improving the school and get involved on committees, get involved in the process of improvement in any way that they can. Whenever like we have a new educational leadership committee, which is made up of teachers and administrators, or specifically working to look at what are the kinds of things that need to happen, to look at our school improvement plan, and are we staying on target with our school improvement plan? The things we're doing, are we staying committed to the things that we've written in our school improvement plan, those 3 priorities, or are we coming off track? Are we focusing on things that are not our priorities any longer? And also, are they effective, the things that we're doing and we're trying to do with our school improvement plan and its strategies and professional development? They're specifically been organized to look at that and give us feedback on that. Our educational school committee is what our leadership educational committee that we put together to help us in that role. It's not just administrators, but it's teachers and administrators working together to give administrators and teachers recommendations and advice as to what's really happening in our school. That's the last one.
You shut the projector off, John?
Sure.
Yeah, just have to get one more time. Thank you.
Do you teach technology, Leo?
After you've been here 28 years, John. I'll give it to you in a second. Okay, thank you, Superintendent. Co-op update, it's in your, there's a handout, correct?
Yes.
Athletic facility update, please.
I haven't spoken much about our plan to upgrade our athletic facility. It's still part of my goal and challenge to get done. With that in mind, a couple of months back, I talked to the committee about trying to fund someone to come and help us with the campaign to raise the funds that are needed to do that project, which will approve us me spending some foundation money if I found that there were money there. So we're looking at, I'm having Dan Barry come back in next week, who is one of the gentlemen that we interviewed for that position, to take a look and actually put a plan in place as to when we can get started on doing the feasibility study to see if the money, if we have the support for such a project in the community. So we're going to be starting that next week. My first formal meeting with him will be next week to start planning that. We'll be working, have Krista will be involved in that meeting. Dale will be involved in the meeting because Dale's going to be working with me now that we're actually going to start to do some work with it. Dale's going to kind of lead that project for me on a more day-to-day basis once we get started working with Krista and working with our alumni association that we're finally going to be getting off the ground in a couple of months. So we've been doing, for the last 9 months, been working with a couple of our teachers behind the scenes, trying to get things organized and doing the groundwork in order to get this off, get the alumni association off the ground. But they will be part of this effort as well. So I think we're just now, I think we're starting, things are starting to come together where we can start to tackle this and try to meet this challenge.
Cheryl?
I forget the gentleman that you mentioned before. Is he a professional fundraiser, or is he the person that's, we already know what we need, right?
Yes.
That's
Oh, yeah, we have all the blueprint, we have the preliminary drawings that we'll be using when we go out and meet with different corporations and companies to try to solicit the funds that we're going to need. Where we're going to start off is just, do we believe there is support out there to fund a $4 million project? Or is there only support out there in the communities to support a $2 million project? But before we actually go out and ask for funds, we want to make sure that we can produce the final product that we're going out to solicit funds for. So if after the feasibility study is done, we don't think we can really raise $4 million, there's just no support out there for that, then we'll only go after what we can, and we'll tear down the project. To try to raise the funds we really feel we can raise. And so there'll be no public money, it'll be all driven by donations and support. For this project.
Denise?
Just clarify, I know what you're talking about, but can you just clarify why?
Yep. A couple, might have been almost 2 years ago now, we started to embark upon possibly upgrading our outdoor facilities, athletic facilities, with a turf field, new lighting, improving the baseball fields, some soccer fields, and so just improving the whole facilities out there, out in the field area. And we originally, the drawings that we've completed, the estimated cost is somewhere around $4 million if we were to do the whole project. But we have to make sure that that support for that fund is out there. So that'll be the first step that we want to start doing within the next couple of months. So to actually go out and start. And what they do is they go out and I'll work with them to identify the biggest possible donors out there, kind of companies that may be interested in helping the school. And then I'll go with him to kind of knock on doors and see if they would support. So we need some like companies that we feel that we can anchor the project with, that then can solicit and get other companies out. So that's their expertise in working with us and figuring out how to get it done.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You're all set? Alumni Association?
Started to talk a little bit about the Alumni Association, been working to get this off the ground. We are going to have, we have 700 or 800 names which we will be sending letters out to. Just have a initial preliminary meeting towards the end of April. At that meeting, we will try to let the people anyone that comes to that meeting see what kind of support we have in terms of who would like to be part of an alumni association that's active, who would be like to be an active member, and then we'll plan on 6 weeks later to have another meeting where we will establish a officer to get it off the ground. We've gotten more and more people. We're also sending out more letters, trying to identify some of the very successful graduates that we can get on the Alumni Association. Because as I look at this athletic project, those are the people we're kind of looking at. We've had gentlemen coming in here the last couple of days who's a graduate, Steve Nisho, who's been very successful, kind of a young guy, but retired, and he comes in and is now working with our electronics department to try to help them build a better program and donating his time. And he's looking for ways to help the school. And so he's just one example. There are a lot of other successful graduates out there that are doing very well. So through the Alumni Association, we're trying to identify who those are so that we can talk to them. They'll be some of the first people we talk to when we start to embark on this.
I think Mrs. Fitzgerald wants to make a donation.
Yes, I certainly would, but I would suggest in setting up the Alumni Association, which I think is a key to the whole facility update and everything, if we could convince our newest attorney as a pro bono effort. Mike Morris Sr. was the head of the president of the Alumni Association of UMass. And during his tenure as that, they raised more money, I believe, than any other time. So maybe he could make it easy and show us how it's done.
Yep.
Pro bono, of course.
Mr. Rawl?
I come across a lot of alumni out in the field, you know, when we're talking about, oh, I went down there. Is there, who do you want us, if we do come across people, who do you want us to tell us and to get in touch with?
If you come across any alumni, ask them if they would go online and register. They can register online as an alumni, and then they'll get all further information that goes out to our alumni. They'll start to get that. They'll get informed on the meeting.
What if they're not an internet person?
Then they should contact Dan Thompson. Dan Thompson.
Mr. Rossi?
I'm sorry, I was wondering if we could just back up to the report that was put up, the follow-up update.
Sure.
Yeah, I have a couple questions.
an interaction that might have happened with the shop or the teacher, which would basically be behavior, or it could be an attitudinal thing, that which makes it ineligible.
How do these numbers look like, 11, 12, schools?
I would say there are more kids right now eligible than there were at this time last year. But still, one of the things too that's driving the is the GPA. Right now, the policy requires that students GPA considered for being eligible for co-op, and it goes all the way back to their freshman year, and that's impacting some of the eligibility. We've been talking, we will formally, I will be presenting to the committee for a change in that policy soon, where the GPA will count for only their junior year forward, because a lot of the kids start to mature and do a lot better after they're into their regular shop programs, and that's impacting their eligibility. And one of the other things we're looking at considering is if a student in the junior year, halfway through the junior year, all of a sudden starts to mature and doing at the third quarter is outstanding, then we should be considering that in terms of eligibility. Because right now, that student can do outstanding third quarter and fourth quarter, but the GPA ends up being too low still in order to be eligible for co-op. And so that's something we're looking to change. So when a student is making a change and really changing their life and making a real effort, that we have to look back not on the full 3 years, but really on what's happening now. Use that as a standard.
Now, also, what about, they change shops? How did that?
And we don't have a lot of students moving in and out of shop, but if a student is moving out of the shop, it's still the GPA for all their grades. But that's the reason why, another reason why we're going to look at just looking at, but right now we're placing kids, we're not considering totally, I guess there are times when they're not following the policy. If there's a really good kid that's turned themselves around, doing well in the shop, we're letting them go work, but they're put on probation that they have to continue to do well, and they have to show that they're take their academic subjects seriously while they're out on co-op. So as long as they keep in good standings in their academic areas, they'll stay on co-op. If they start to slide, then they'll get pulled off co-op, and the kids understand that. So we have let more kids out who are still not living by through the eligibility list. But we are going to formally make a change that I'm going to bring to the committee for a vote in changing the policy.
All set, Fred? Good. Ms. Brawl?
So I kind of see it as a reward rather than punishment. It's a reward. If they do improve by that point in life, they do have another chance. That's the idea. So you're going to change,
Yeah, we're looking to change that policy.
Oh, good.
There's they have a committee that looks at the criteria for co-op, and they'll be driven by that. And then I will present it.
Sure. Yeah. Frank?
I think during my shop change stuff, I was there. I believe it's correct that these places are the possible problems. Because that numbers was feels over here. Alpha students placed.
Okay. Say that for 50% who are eligible. That's right. Go ahead.
I have to go back to your evaluation.
I think it's a computer man. This was done on Excel. It comes back to technology again.
Okay.
But I'm glad you pointed out the 8 though, because that's the best they've done in a long, long time.
Yeah.
8 students.
It's tough to put people on.
Yep.
Okay. Letter F, boys basketball team, Christmas tournament, the reason is in the binder.
Yep.
Any questions on that?
No, just basically, just wanted to inform you that I did have a discussion with the principal, and she's in favor of not participating in the tournament any longer, so we will be notifying the organization that does the tournament, that will be withdrawn.
Report from committees, none, old business, district committee priorities, at this time, policies, at this time, new business, reorganizational meeting, next Monday, April 1st. I'd kind of like, I know that April probably can't make it here much before 5:30. I just like to make sure that everybody can try to make it. I mean, but give me your input.
I guess I was thinking maybe April could better make it early in the morning, like, I don't know about the rest of you, but like 7 o'clock.
Did you come early?
Yeah.
She's still there today, we're in the class.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
We had a problem, it's right down the street.
Yeah, if he can make a 7 o'clock in the morning meeting easier than he can the evening, would we call him and,
I wouldn't have a problem.
I think we did that.
You want to do 7?
7 in the morning?
7 in the morning? Janice? You're gonna have to be here, Janice. Is that okay?
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna ask John.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna ask John.
No problem.
We just fill in his evaluation.
Can I bring my grandson with me?
Sure.
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 We
Yeah.
don't feel like April Fools.
No problem, yeah, April Fools. So, well, hopefully he'll be able to. And then also, we also have to remember, folks, he has a new arrival coming.
Yes.
Any, I think it's within the next 2 weeks, I believe, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not in April, so, Ms. Peralta,
Meeting here, I'll meet the other one.
you could probably do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, and you'll also have to post that meeting also, no later than Friday, I believe. Okay, so we're all set for that 7 o'clock Monday. Personnel considerations, resignations, there's none, a leave of absence, Superintendent?
We just have Claire Maddy, Administrative Secretary on FMLA leave from March 15th through March 22nd.
Retirements, please.
Gail Kirby, Guidance Secretary, will retire in June 2013. Gail will take a voluntary layoff effective April 1st, 2013. No contest to the unemployment. She's been very sick, has no more sick time. It has been trying to come in, so in order to help her with the,
How long you still in?
she was done somewhere, I think she said almost 20 years.
Yes.
18 years, I think. Yeah, just not shy of 20 years.
I have a question.
Yes,
Is there anything we can do as far as the identification? Sick bank at all?
it's not,
Yes,
that's the
that's the-
union.
Okay.
It's the union, it's not us.
Yeah.
Okay, appointments, none, job postings,
We're looking for a posting of up to 20 proctors for our freshman assessment, which will be up to 5 hours one Saturday at contract hourly rate. And these are incoming 9th graders that we test for placement to determine where they should be placed in terms of coursework. That we need Saturday.
have a motion,
Move the recommendation?
all those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed, future agenda items, admission process in April, no, these are future agenda items, okay? Professional development report and the night school report, yes, Denise?
I'm seeing this from MASC, and there's a couple of things in here, and I just want to see what this is. And I don't know what it means for the superintendent, and for instance, this one is, to be a delegate. I think it has to do with going away. And then there's some other things, I'm not sure how to, I didn't get a chance to like read the whole.
I think the only one needs to be voted on, I think, is the delegate one, the delegate one, we were, to be honest with you, yes?
For you, Mr. Chairman, is that the local MS?
No,
Okay.
no. Just at this time, the chair will accept the motion to appoint Denise Peralta as the delegate for Greater Lawrence Tech